can see all I can control is the height of the balloon. I cannot control to go left or right, just up and down.
Okay.
Or staying at the same altitude. So if the wind at the ground are not in a good direction, I will go higher, pick some other winds. It's a really peaceful way to fly. Cannot do low-level flying like this in an airplane. It's more kind of free way to fly, and it's really a part of his own, a class of his own in aeronautics. So
yeah,
that's a funny thing, and it's more challenging because you cannot go right or left just by moving a stick. So it's more a challenge to go left or right, playing with the winds and being able to put the balloon where you want it to be at the time you want it to be, only by playing with the winds available at the moment. It all started in 1783, the Montgolfier brothers. That's why in French we call it the Montgolfière. They were sitting at the fire, eating chips, and the evening goes by, they finish their chip bag. So they decided to crunch it and throw it at the fire. But the problem is that a chip bag is a kind of bag that if you crunch it and throw it away, it will reopen itself. So when we went up over the fire, filled up with smoke. When he reopened, so it filled up with smoke and went up to the air. So they looked at each other and said, if we had a big bag, maybe we could fly us too in this bag. So they made a few tests, but they quickly realized that it wasn't big enough. You saw the volume we needed to fly this evening. So they decided to throw a big party in the village. And while everybody was at the party, they went at everybody's house and picked up sheets and any kind of fabric materials they could find. And this way they could build a big balloon. So as they saw the smoke lift up the chip bag, they thought that filling the big bag they made with all the fabric, filling it with a lot of smoke, so burning hay and every kind of stuff that make a lot of smoke, they would lift them up better. So they filled it with the smoke, and when it went ready to go up, they weren't really sure about their invention, so they decided to throw in pig and chicken and any kind of animals they found near, and put it in the basket, cut the rope, and say, look at it go away. Since there was no heat source aboard, it was just the heat from the start. It went up, cooled down a bit, and went down in a field a few kilometers away. They went to the field and they saw that every animal was still alive and in safe condition. So they thought we'll be safe to fly with this. So they started making a few flights with friends and family and kinds of people like this. But the problem they had when they were landing, that the balloon was smoking from everywhere. All the people were black from the chute that was coming down from the balloon, so they were unrecognizable. So the farmer that saw it come landing to the ground in his field thought it was a demon coming from the sky attacking their field. So they picked up the neighbor and go after the demon and attack the guys that were coming from the sky. So the two Montgolfier brothers said, no, that's not the way we want it to be. So since they were from the Champagne region, they brought in a bottle, and when the farmer was coming, was saying, no, we're not demons, we're only guys from the region and we're here to celebrate our flight with you. So since then, we take a bottle of champagne with the landowner, there was no landowner tonight, so that's why we're doing it here.